5 in the afternoon. It's Courtney. Does she know that she's here? But look at those ankle socks. I want your money. Give me your money. I want your money. I need to learn how to read. I'm so keep I like jostled my bosoms out of place. I did not do it! That sounds like me when I play the recorder. You can't tell the difference, can you? But being gay. One of these days, I always forget that last part. Chungus, you want to say hello? Chungus is here. I tried to get Cricket to join. She bolted. I called her name and she ran away. So clearly my dogs are very well trained. Anyway, hello. Welcome everybody to, what is it? Wow, this sucks. Hello, everybody. You know what? Fuck it. I was going to try and make it super professional, but it's not. That's not me. Anyway, hi. we're doing another late night babbling Courtney Brooke party, and a lot happened. A lot happened today and yesterday. What a mess. So, before we get into it, let's say hello to everybody. Hello, and good night, Mr. Hello, and Michael Coulter, and Isabella Live. Carrie R is doing a little double watch situation because Keanu is also streaming at the moment, and so one of us may snipe the other, and then it'll be very difficult for Carrie to figure out what the hell is going on, or maybe it won't. And Lounge Zinger, hello. And AV Tom, hello. Okay, I haven't taken my meds in a long time now. Are we having a special celebration for episode 69? We could. What would we do? That. What am I doing? Who am I? What is happening? Anyway, you guys, it was like almost 70 degrees today. What the fuck? It was like 20 something just like 2 weeks ago. And now here I am. It was bright and sunny. I wore a t-shirt. I wore leggings. It was too warm in the leggings though. And I walked the dogs, and I'm telling you right now, this is how simple I am. I was walking the dogs in that sunshine, and I went, this is the best day of my life. That's all it took. I ate poor people nachos for breakfast. It's just tortilla chips with melted cheese and some tapatio. I ate that for breakfast. And I walked my dogs. I was like, holy shit, this is the best day of my life because it's 60 some odd degrees today. But my dogs were so happy. Look at her. Look at that one. It is really nice, though. It does feel like the best day ever when I see Cricket and Penelope stomping like this. Like, it is very satisfying. I'm like, man, I did something right, didn't I? Look at those little creatures. So there's that. Oh, shoot. We already have a super chat. Here comes Paul with the $9.99. Before this gets dark, here's $10. Thanks for the entertainment. Before this gets dark, what's going to get dark? Oh, me? Am I going to be black? Anyway. Why am I retarded? Back end Paul coming through. Hi, Forest Mommy. Back end Paul. Courtney, did you see Kathleen Kennedy stepping down at the end of the year? Now's your time. I heard that was a farce. I saw it and I was like, it's happening. But I also saw some headlines saying it was not true. So fucking all I know is that they don't like money. You had that I have sad news coming vibe. Really? Oh. I don't have sad news. I had the best day ever just by walking my dogs. Bad shit happened today, like on the internet, not at home, on the internet. Gene Hackman died, and a bunch of influencers made it very clear that they don't give a shit about child abuse victims, and that was really annoying. So, although honestly, okay, here's the thing with all that. No, let's just, you know what? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So, Courtney can't go black. I don't hear any ceiling birds. And you know what? Here's the thing. I made a big mistake when I was cooking earlier today. This fucking pan. I need to get new pans because this fucking pan, it's fine. I mean, I made a mistake because it was dirty from the night before, but I was like, oh, it's fine. It doesn't like, there's nothing like going on in there. I'll just like kind of wipe it out or whatever. It's like butter. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. It like shit got burnt for no reason. I was like, I've cooked this before millions of times. I've never had this issue. It's the same heat, I even used this pan, but it was because I didn't like wash it. I needed to fucking like wash it. And so anyway, because of that, the house was very smoky. Nothing went off though. So maybe that's not really a testament to my ceiling birds working. Maybe they're dead. That's the true white person situation. You just fucking yank all the smoke alarms out of the ceiling and then whatever, man. Don't have to worry about it now. No, I'm just kidding. How about phase 1 of the Epstein files? Yeah, that was a big one that happened. Yeah, I bookmarked a bunch of shit. And I have to say, I'm just not very pleased with the optics of some of this stuff. Okay. Well, that'll be a good palate cleanser. Oh, dang it. Oh, well. I was going to do a poll. Would you rather? And I forgot to do it. I was going to do it before the show started and like have that be kind of a little starter there, but okay, so let's start here. All right. So as we know, everybody was very excited because the Epstein files are supposed to be released today. I think we all should have, I mean, I don't know exactly how I felt about it. I was just like, okay, if something's going to happen, because I think something that a lot of people forgot is that a lot of information already came out. There's a shit ton of testimony out there already regarding stuff that has happened on like Epstein Island and stuff, but nobody talks about it. And everyone just wants to pretend like it's not a thing. And then they think that these lists are going to really mean something, but we forget that like dude bro had a private jet. Okay. Not everybody had a private jet. I feel like everybody has a private jet now. Not everybody had a private jet. Or maybe not everybody has a private jet. Maybe they're all just flying on Mark Cuban's jets. I don't fucking know. He has like what, 800 of them or something because climate change is real. I hate him. Anyway, the dude had a private jet and he was very well connected. Everybody knew who he was. And I'm talking about, good old Jeff. And so a lot of those flight logs are really just people like, shit, I can just take a private flight. That's it. And how, just by looking at a flight log, how are we supposed to know which one's which? Now, I will say there are going to be certain names on certain flights that will definitely give you an indication that was a bad one. What was her name? It was Virginia, right? Virginia. I was just talking about her today. But she was the girl in one of the infamous photos. Like if her name's on that flight log, yeah, there's some shit that's gonna go down. There's also like girl 1, girl 2, girl 3, or whatever. Like that's gonna indicate that like, okay, the nefarious things were happening, and also like there's certain locations that like might indicate something's happening. But if somebody like takes a plane somewhere, we don't know what happened there, right? We don't know. There's testimony out there. I need to go find it because I'm going to be like looking like an asshole if I don't have evidence. But, God, I don't even know if I want to say this now because I'm like, can I even find this evidence? Do I even know where to find this shit? Because this was forever ago. But there was testimony from one of the girls talking about Donald Trump himself being at a party And all he did was hang out in the kitchen for like 20 minutes, ate some food, and left. He didn't even like he didn't even go to where all the like gross people were that were being pervy. He was just like, "Oh, hey, what's going on? Hi." Ate some food and then was like, this not for me. Bye." Um And the thing is, again, like the dude was well connected, so there were going to be a lot of not so what's the word? Like assuming people, I guess you could say, there as like a cover up. Um and then those people leave and then the demons stay and do awful things, right? And we don't know who's who of all those. So we see the flight logs, okay, and we're going to see every fucking name under the moon. But do you know what happened? Where were they going? Also, oh yeah, they flew out to Kentucky. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's not where Epstein Island is. So why the fuck do you care they flew to Kentucky on that private jet? Why do you care? Why do you care? Now, can it be a little suspicious that someone's name is on that list? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'd like to do a little research. But it's the same thing with the whole believe all women. No. Yeah, I'll believe that you had what? I believe you that you had like a traumatic experience, but I have questions for you before I go burning some dude at the stake because I don't know his side, and I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need you to retell the story a few times to see if everything lines up. Look what happened when everybody believed Amber Turd. They got bamboozled. I heard that the FBI in New York office went rogue and they started tearing up a lot of the Epstein file stuff. I don't know if people are saying that they're like speculating that could have happened. That doesn't mean that that's what happened. More like what are words? What's more likely is that they're trying to redact documents so that there's certain names that you can't trace, like you can't, that you can't trace anything back to, stuff like that. But tearing it up, the thing is that like you can't just tear up a document and then it goes away because it's all of it's going to be saved elsewhere as well. Just because you have, well, these documents are just saved just in this only in this New York office. Bull fucking shit. The amount of people that know that those documents exist, the amount of people that know those documents are there. You're telling me that they just left them alone? No, they all have their own copies of them hidden somewhere. You would be terrible if working at the FBI if you just saw some documents for an extremely high profile case and just went, "No, we just leave them there. That's it." No, we don't. No, you're making copies. You're making copies. You're probably going to figure out a way to fucking send those out to your family for Christmas. There are copies. The documentation has been multiplied for sure. People have it. Yeah, they didn't release anything new today. Mark Dice did a good video on it. Yeah, I was well, so here this is the funny thing is that I saw the what was actually like posted not by one of those retarded influencers, but like actually to the government site. And it looked like it was different than what Libs of TikTok posted. And so I don't think personally, I don't think that she's like credible. Does that mean? I don't know. I'll point out why I'm not like I'll let you guys know. What's the point of releasing it if it's completely redacted? They're retarded enough to think that that'll hush the public up, that'll make everyone go, oh, well, I guess that's it. I need Kash Patel to hold some feet to some fire and be like, we're not playing this game. Fuck off. Oh, I already know one of the people's names on that list, and it's real, real sad. Hello, Ravenclaw. We're talking about very dark shit. If I were Pam, I'd immediately get down to that office. Yeah, I'd be busting some fucking, I'd be cracking some skulls. Like, excuse you. But we're going to go over a little bit of that too. Pam Bondi lied last night and said some stuff was coming out today and then released nothing new, and she's blaming others. Yeah, it's not, okay, there's like, it is not a good look all around. It's not a good look. Okay. All right. So this is the first thing that we need to look at here. Okay. I think we all saw it. It's terrible. It's awful. But here, who the fuck is that? Is that one? What one's that one? Is that one Eric Daughtry or Darty? Is that one him? Liz Wheeler looks like a Scott Pressler. I mean, at least with Jack Posobiec, at least in this picture, he's not doing the like the rest of these fags are doing. But it doesn't look good that he's there. I don't like it. And then he just went on to be just one of the other influencers out there on the stage for everyone. Oh, that one's DC Drano. Okay. I don't know which one's which. I don't follow all of them, and I really don't care. Honestly, with Liz Wheeler, I kept thinking that she was Allie Beth Stuckey. I don't know. I don't know the difference between them, okay? And I don't follow either one of them. I don't watch their content. I've seen a few things here and there. I know that they're like a thing and whatever. But like this picture of Liz Wheeler is so humiliating to me. I think that this is just absolutely embarrassing. She looks like a stupid bitch. I'm sorry. It just makes me so angry because look at her. And has the balls to say, I got a binder of Epstein files exclusive. Exclusive? I'm sorry, ma'am, but friendly reminder. These are real, I don't want to say stories, but experiences that women had, and some men as small children that were at best rape. But some of it was like satanic rituals and shit. These people were trafficked and abused when they were little kids. At the oldest, maybe in their late teens, but unfortunately had already endured years and years and years of abuse. I got a binder of Epstein files. Exclusive. Gross. You are gross. These are the same assholes that are like, we need to bring back shame when talking about teenagers with their green hair and their septum piercings and cutting off their boobs and calling themselves a they them. We need to bring back shame. Bitch, you need to feel shame. You just called documents that depict child sex abuse as exclusive. The fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Now, there's also a video. We can watch that video in a minute, actually. So, because what I want to talk about also is Um, well, I he kind of annoyed me today, but I just want to talk about something that Ian Carroll pointed out. Let's see here. Nope, that's not what it was. Whoops. Did I save that one? I don't know if I saved that one. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, no, I did save it. So organized. Okay, so this is what Ian Carroll said about it. Might be an unpopular opinion, but piling onto hating the influencers who got binders helps no one except Epstein's clients and co-conspirators. That's fucking false. First of all, that's false. No, it doesn't. It doesn't help Epstein's clients and co-conspirators at all. Pointing out how slimy and scummy that photo op was is not helping Epstein's clients. It's not. How the fuck does that help them? By pointing out that these asshole influencers were waving around binders that had documents about child sex abuse as if it was a fucking trophy, and pointing out like, hey, by the way, that's really slimy of them to do that. How is that helping Epstein's clients? Lie. All right. Pam Bondi and Kash Patel are making public strong statements that they have every intention to get access to all the files and release them. Oh yes, and I'm sure they're working so hard at that. Keep sucking that government cock, baby. Best thing for us to do is assume they're telling the truth and pile on to pressuring everyone in government to comply and help or face prosecution in prison. Yeah, all of them. Every single one of them. If we see ongoing evidence of Bondi and Cash covering anything up, then I'll criticize. But I had every expectation that there would be many obstacles to this disclosure. We expected this. Don't get distracted by starting Twitter drama that dilutes our resolve to demand full release of all evidence and serious investigations into many unsolved aspects of the case. And remember, there are bad actors among us who are likely trying to start infighting and distract us from the goal. This is the most powerful criminal organization in the world. They're not just going to give up and face the music. Can I just point out something with this, though? Is that there have already been files released. There's already been testimony released. There's already been a shit ton of information released. None of these motherfuckers have covered it, though. They don't care. They don't care until now that the government's chattering. Oh, Kash Patel is going to save us. Stop sucking the government cock. There's already been files released. Why haven't I heard any of these people make a peep about it? There's one content creator, one, that has actually gone over the documents. Her name is Danny on Direct. She has gone over. She has like a shit ton of videos saved, or like live streams going over those documents. Why didn't you read any of those? Why don't you watch those live streams? Why? Because you don't care. You don't care because it's not the trendy thing to talk about. And again, this just tells me like, dude, you're just one of them now. You're one of them. You got some Israel money or some shit. And now you're just one of them. You're not exposing anybody. You're riding that dick like everyone else. That wasn't even the thing that I was trying to point out. Because the one thing I was trying to point out, I can't remember what it was, but there was something. So essentially, there was like a different thing happening, and I can't remember. Why the hell can't I remember what it was? If I would have just saved the right thing. So apparently, that photo op wasn't set up for those. I'm calling them influencers. I'm sorry, but this whole shit show, they're influencers right now. It wasn't set up for as a photo op for the influencers. It was for something else, and I can't fucking remember what it was now. But when they were leaving, they were like actually surprised by it. But I'm just blown away at the reaction, because I'd imagine that they had like a briefing regarding this, and we're gonna watch Savannah Hernandez's video on it, because she did do like a quick little clip on Twitter. And so like they had like a briefing regarding it and like, hey, these are files that are like we're going to do a press conference later this afternoon. Once we do that, like you guys will be responsible for like disseminating this information. And I just I think there might have been a fumble there where they didn't point out like, hey, so there's going to be a media crew. They may or may not be outside by now. If they are, it's not for you. Just keep walking. Call it good. But this is what's really gross about it is whether or not, if that was fumbled, because somebody should have been told like this, the photo, there's probably media out there. It's not for you though. Okay. So just keep walking. But instead, this is where Libs of TikTok really just like, was that this one? Yeah. Oh God. I was just like, no, this was a big mistake on your guys' part, giving this to her. Here we go. We'll start it over again. So I'm just going to tell you right now, that's what DC Drano is that guy's name? This is where you smile and wave. You don't hold up the binder, smile and wave and keep walking. Ah! It didn't cross anyone's mind. How long was that? So we're 20 seconds into the clip. That was at least like a solid 5. None of them stopped and went like, oops. No, I mean, look at this. Look. Does this look like somebody who gives a fuck that kids were harmed? Look at this. Liz Wheeler's over here like, oh my God, I need to get in the frame. Give me the frame. And this homo, I don't care what his stupid name is. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. She waves it again. She didn't take. And who the hell is that? Who cares? None of them in that 30 seconds. And I mean, when did they start getting showboaty? How many seconds in were they when they got showboaty? So for the 20 seconds they were showboating, none of them went like, oh, this is a bad look. Yeah, clout goblins. They're acting like they won an award. They're making the victims, they're mocking the victims to their faces and having blast doing it. Exactly. Disgusting. Here's one thing is that like I do think that there is a victory to this type of information being released to public when it was held private for so long. I think that there is something there where you can go like, finally, like, yes, it's coming. Like we get to go over this now. But they were waving these little trophy binders around for paparazzi or media that wasn't even there for them. There, give me the shot. Give me the shot. Hey, look. Let me show you. Yeah, I have my pain relief patches because I fucked my back up. Look. Oh my God, me. Fighting each other to get into the frame to show off their identical binders to prove to the world, well, I got one too. Again, for media that wasn't even there for them. They're all pigs. And I think I'm just gonna have to block every single one of them. I don't even follow any of them anyway. So I'm probably just gonna have to block them because like they no, I'm sorry, but they need to lose as much clout as possible. And now the result, this here is a result of these videos and pictures that have been swirling around. Somebody took the imagery and created a nice little AI video for you. No music, unfortunately. I like the way that this guy's bag like turns into 3 more binders or 2 more binders. That's really funny. And Liz even gets another binder. Oh, douche lord over here, he gets another binder. But yeah, I just wanted to play that because I think that would have been that was rather enjoyable to see that they all look like a bunch of fucking idiots. Who's the guy in the cowboy hat? Who cares? They all suck. Oh, Viking with the $2. Chungus is literally floating. Look at her, my little baby magician. Look at you, Chunga Choo Choo. Chunga 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 Choo Choo. Where are you going? Oh, you look very content. What a good dog. What the fuck? They're dancing. Well, no, that one was AI. That was an AI video. That wasn't real. Look at it was AI. That one wasn't real. The dancing wasn't real. That was an AI video. You started paying attention again at the wrong time. Okay, but then there's more. I saved so much more shit. Cuz then look at this. Now these are only screenshots from 2 of them, but every single one of them posted this exact same thing. So here's the DC Drano loser. Today I met with President Trump, VP JD Vance, AG Pam Bondi, and FBI Director Kash Patel in the Oval Office. They handed me a binder copy of the Epstein files. This is the most transparent administration in American history. The best part? This is just the start. AG Bondi confirmed that there are thousands more Epstein file documents being secretly held in the SDNY, and they will be delivered to the DOJ in DC by February 28th. People will be going to jail for what they've done. Just because the files are released doesn't mean people are going to jail, by the way, you idiot. That's not how that works. Look at this. Chad Prather. Okay, that's the idiot in the cowboy hat. It seems, AV Tom. So if you want to go block him, that's who it is. Look at this. Look at this. Today I met with President Trump, VP JD Vance, AG Pam Bondi, and FBI Director Kash Patel in the Oval Office. Wow, that sounds exactly like the first sentence in the last post we read. They handed me a binder copy of the Epstein files. The most transparent administration in American history. That sounds also exactly like the last post we looked at. The best part? This is just a start. Wow, that also sounds exactly like the last one. AG Bondi confirmed there are thousands more Epstein file documents being secretly held in the SDNY, and they will be delivered to the DOJ in DC by February 28th. Again, exactly like the last one. People will be going to jail for what they've done. So he's also stupid. He's also not retarded like us, but retarded like, not us. I just want to take a moment to point out to you guys the right is exactly like the left. There it is. Plain and simple. You look at somebody like Ian Carroll, for instance, like I at first really admired him because I really loved the research that he would do, actually like exposing corruption, even if it was something as simple as shampoos and conditioners that had ingredients that really weren't good for your hair. and scalp. And they were like, promising things that you're really not going to get out of it. And it's like, well, if I'm only spending like $6-7, I'm just trying to have clean hair. And if I have clean hair, who cares, right? And I really appreciated that. He exposed a lot of things like regarding what happened to Michael Jackson, which is like really oh, wow. Makes you really fucking pissed about the way he was treated for at least 30 years. But now he got really big, really fast, which I thought was so cool. Like, and it honestly to me looked so organic and very independent. Like he was just putting out content that people really liked, and he had the hair and the mustache, he's hot, whatever. And I thought, like, this is incredible. No, that's not what happened. Actually, he had a manager. He's an industry plant. He's licking the boots just like the rest of them. He got that Israel money, and look who he's sucking dick for now. They're all the same, every single one of them. And then you see this shit show of them waving their fucking binders around like it's they just took first place in some stupid race or some shit. Like, it's disgusting. They're all the same though. They're all a part of a part of the circus. No one's government is government, and entertainment is run by the government. Media is run by the government. Everywhere you go, everything is controlled by the government. So if your favorite influencers get big enough, pay attention to the shift in their content, to the shift in the things that they're saying. It might end up being one of them. And this, okay, I want to read this because this was something that like, I was like, yes, 100%. Thank you. Hands down. So this is Tracy Beans, and she says, I really don't care what the explanations are. Sorry. People were tortured, killed, committed suicide. Nations were ensnared in a global pedophile ring. These were children smiling with a binder and posing for selfies in a car and teasing exclusives is disgusting. And you know what? That's the thing, is that I could have actually forgiven the like accidental photo op of like, because again, like you have this moment where you're excited because you're like, this is something that we've been waiting for forever. And I'm so proud of myself for getting to a point in my life where like I have actually been trusted to be a part of this group of people that are going to share this information with the world. Like I get to be a part of that. That's a really proud moment that somebody should have. And so then you're walking out and you see these cameras and you're like, oh, what's this? And if you're not told like, hey, there's something else going on here, there may or may not be media outside. You might think that that's specifically what that was for. But the thing is that all of them are all in their career, like a level of their career, every single one of them. They have publicists, they have media coaches or whatever to tell you how to handle certain things. And they should have known. Like Camelot talked about that when he was when he got in that wreck at his last race, how he was like, I kind of fumbled that like interview right after the race, like because to me, I was like, no, like, so he was just being himself. Like he's just fucking Camelot. And he was like, no. But I mean, I didn't say that to his face or anything, but a lot of people were like, well, what were we supposed to do? Well, there was a wall, so my car hit it. Like, what? And he was like, no, I can't remember what he said about like there's like different rules and like guidelines that you follow and stuff to kind of like you can't be yourself necessarily because like you're not really especially in racing, like you're not like a media personality, right? Like if nobody knows him as Camelot 331, they know him as the guy that was driving the Timcast car and it hit the wall, caused an 11 car pileup, right? And so like kind of being goofy, making light of it is like not the best route. And so you have, and so for him on his level of being, you know, a part of NASCAR and everything, he's still like he has somebody who's coaching him and guiding him through an interview like that after a race. These influencers, you can't fucking tell me that they got invited to the goddamn White House to be handed FBI files and no one coached them on how to handle a single media moment at all. Really? But anyway, me being a fucking normie nobody who's never had a media experience in her life, okay? No one gives a shit. I don't leave my house and people are like, hey, Courtney, oh my God. No, instead they're usually like, hey, your dog's really cute. Can I pet it? And I say, yes, because you're beautiful. Yeah, you made a friend today, huh? You're friends with him. You met him before, though. Yeah, you guys haven't seen each other in a while. That's okay. Oh, I should tell that story in a little bit. It was a very cute moment for Chunka today. But even I know, like, there are certain things that you certain things that you handle in a certain manner, right? I can empathize with that feeling though. Like, this is a huge moment for me. I'm so excited. And then you're like, you know, you're having this moment of like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to like share this information with the world. This is going to be a huge moment, not only for like American citizens, but like this is going to be a huge moment for my career. Like there's so much going on. And like I am excited. I don't fault them for that. I think anybody would feel that way. But you see these cameras, and instead of you, I mean, yeah, sure, just you hold up your little thing, you're just kind of like, yep, we got him. Here we go, or whatever. But instead, that Libs of TikTok bitch was like dancing almost. Oh, that girl again. Kinda, sometimes. Especially if I have Cricket and Penelope, they're like, shit, these nut jobs. They're just crazy. But like, is it your baby? It's your baby. You love her? Do you love your baby? She wants to eat that eyeball off so bad. Now, yeah, it was so like having like kind of like initial reaction of like, oh, hey, or whatever. I could have forgiven the photo op if they weren't so freaking enthusiastic and weird and very like, oh, look at my trophy about it. But also like that stupid post that Liz Wheeler posted. I got the binder exclusive. First of all, bitch, it's not exclusive. And secondly, like most of the information was already out on the internet, so like fuck off with that shit. Embarrassing. But secondly, you were literally not put in charge, but you were given the responsibility to share it with the world. That's not exclusive, you dumb twat. And on top of that, did you not see the amount of people that were with you that were also waving binders around? Not so fucking exclusive, you idiot. How about shut the fuck up and just scan the files and post them to the internet? But then those other idiots were posting the exact same tweet. Most transparent administration in history. No, it's not. That was George Washington. Shut up. He was our only good president because he was the only one that didn't want to be one. Hi. Well, are you confused by your mom? What am I doing? What are you doing? Do you want your baby? Where's your baby? Ooh, I love you so much. God, this thing is just so cute. Oh, there was something else I wanted to share. God, these people are awful. Okay, so all these people embarrass themselves and everyone around them with these well, before we get into it, Mayhem Bear with the $5. Valley Girl exclusive voice is sexy as hell. Exclusive. I have the Epstein files exclusive. Yeah, make sure I'm in the frame. I need to be in the frame. That was another thing. I was like, I don't think I can forgive that really. I need to be in the frame. Let me be in the frame. Like shoving her way in to be a part of the photo op. Like, Washington was sick of being a leader and just wanted to be a break. It just wanted a break. And that's what makes him a great president. Didn't he not want to be president like at all? Or was it that he did want to be president and then he wanted to stop being president? I thought it was like he never wanted to be president at all. And they're like, no, we vote for you. And he's like, no. But he actually did want to be president, right? And then it was just like, he was like, no, we gotta. He was picked. He was told. He was a good ginger. Why did he cover up his hair with those hideous powdered wigs? Okay, here's the thing. You know what, you guys? We need to go over the history of powdered wigs one day because I'm going to tell you right now. The countries that insist on still using powdered wigs in a court system, just knock that shit off. You are making a mockery of a murder when you're sentencing a murderer to life in prison or whatever gay sentences you have in Australia or Canada or whatever, and you're wearing a powdered wig. You guys, they don't even know how to put the wigs on. They just plop them on their head like a hat. They don't have like they don't put on like the wig cap first. They don't cover anything up with makeup. They don't make it look like it's hair. They just slap it on like a hat. It is horrendous. England's still doing it. It's just stupid. We have to discuss this powdered wigs because of lice, but why now? We have shampoo. Okay, some of the reasons for powdered wigs in the past is because people did not bathe as much back in the 1700s. Fair. But why are they still wearing them now? I think we need to go over like I need to go on powdered wig deep dive is what's going to happen. So, on that note, we're going to watch Savannah Hernandez. She was the only one who handled this properly at all. So in this post, she says, I also have an Epstein Files binder, but I want to correct the record. The Trump admin was originally set to announce these documents and make them available to the public in a press conference this afternoon. Bondi has stated that some of the information is already public and that the real smoking gun documents are being withheld by the FBI. So these people already knew this shit. They were already fully aware. And then you have dumb twat Liz Wheeler, exclusive. I hate her so much. Like, don't let me be in a room with her. I fucking hate this bitch. Are you serious? Savannah is telling us right now that these people already knew that the smoking gun documents were being withheld by the FBI, and most of the information in there was already public. What are you talking about? Exclusive, you stupid bitch. Oh my God, so terrible. Savannah, I have so much respect for you for not being a part of that fucking and that's another thing. Okay, so they're all, oh my God, picture me. How did Savannah dodge that shit? How did she dodge it? I'm just enraged. I know that I'm a lot more sensitive about this because children are involved and it like rightfully it is much more sensitive. It's a sensitive subject for me as it should be for anybody because children should not children should be protected. Anyway. This binder and this morning's meeting is a part of Trump admin's push to bring independent journalists and media to speak directly to the highest members of the administration in an effort to be the most transparent admin in history. They botched that shit so bad. Just the like they botched the shit so bad. Okay. Let's listen to what she has to say. She's so pretty.
Hey guys, this is Savannah Hernandez in front of the White House with, yes, one of those Epstein file binders. Now, I want to clear something up immediately and state that nobody from the Trump admin gave us these binders and said, you guys are going to be the ones responsible for disseminating this information. They actually told us that there's going to be a press conference at any moment now, most likely this afternoon, in which all of the information in this binder is made available to the American public. Now, Pam this morning stated to us that
Wait, they actually specified that they weren't responsible for disseminating the information. Oh my God. Okay. Now I'm even more irritated with this shit. Oh, Liz Wheeler, you scummy slime
most
twat.
likely this afternoon, in which all of the information in this binder is made available to the American public. Now, Pam this morning stated to us that some of the information in here is already public, and she doesn't really feel that any of this information is a smoking gun. The big story here is Pam writing a letter to Kash Patel asking him to investigate why the FBI has stopped the release of other portions of the Epstein files. So that is what is currently going on, and I wanted to come out as a journalist as well and state that, again, we are not responsible for deciding what does or does not come out. All of the information in this binder will be made public. Pam Bondi herself stated that she wants all of the Epstein files to be made public to the American people, not just to influencers or independent journalists, but that in itself has been a process. Now, one of the reasons why I have this is because the Trump admin right now is making a big push for not only transparency, but being welcoming to independent journalists who might have been looked down on, ignored, or even censored over the last 4 years. This administration is making a big push right now to allow American people to come into the Oval Office, to come into the White House and directly talk to the president, the vice president, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, RFK Jr. about what they are going to be doing for the American people. So it's really interesting to see how this administration is handling the media and allowing independent people, American citizens, to come into the Oval Office and talk directly to highest members of the administration. So I wanted to give you guys my update on this. There will be a press conference. All of this will be made public.
Thank you, Savannah. I just have to say, that's like the opposite of what everyone else was saying. You have Liz Wheeler over here, exclusive. Oh, it just. What a horrible person. I'm sorry. What a fucking horrible person. Liz Wheeler is a terrible person. I'm sorry. Just this like tiny little bit that I saw today. You're a gross pig. You do nothing for the media. You're just one of them. Did you have fun 69ing Harry Sisson after that? Did you have fun going out for drinks with fucking JoJo from Jers and Brooklyn Dad? That's all you are. You're just one of them. And yeah, you know what? I don't care if I accidentally spread the rumor that Liz Wheeler 69 Harry Sisson after getting her Epstein file binder. I don't care. But she might as well just fucking do that. That's all she is. Savannah Hernandez had the class and the decency to avoid the media hoopla, step away, and tell the truth. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't spicy. It wasn't it wasn't trending. Well, I guess it did trend because it was part of the whole thing. But it wasn't the cool thing to say. Everyone else waving their binders around like a trophy and I got the exclusive documents, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Harry Sisson does not enjoy the company of women. You know, yeah, I get it. Okay, did you have fun getting anally rammed by Brooklyn Dad? Is that better? I don't know. The only reason why I think Brooklyn Dad is not gay is because I heard he has kids and doesn't pay child support. Which is like, wow, talk about perpetuating stereotypes, dude. Whoa. But is there a dude on the left that's not like super gay other than that guy? We don't even know if he's not like bi or something. We just know that he like has kids that he doesn't pay child support for. Not a good look. Viking with $5. Did you see that the official House Judiciary Committee posted breaking Epstein files released with the link that led to the Rickroll video? Yes. And you know what? Some bitch I know, being some bitch I know, archived that shit because she knew they were going to delete it. And so it is still around. I didn't save it, but I can find it. Just because I don't know, that actually enraged me so much. It was really funny because I copied the link to it, and any post they posted after that, I would just link that post and be like, your posts don't matter, don't care, like just everything you say means nothing now. Just relink it over and over again. They did delete it. I don't think it was because of me though. Yeah. Okay, here we go. She's live too right now. She's really smart and really funny. I like the shit that she posts on Twitter. Okay, so she posts, yeah, you can delete it, but the internet's forever. There was something else she posted on this thread that was really funny. But let's see. Yeah. Oops. What? See? Okay, hold on. I am tarded. We already knew that. So you click on that link and it leads to this. Breaking Epstein files released. And tiny URL. And tiny URL. You currently have previewed. Just show it. And then here we are. I think, oh, yep. Nope, I knew it. I forgot. So you guys just sat there like watching me. Well, you guys just watched me wiggle my head to nothing. Because anyway, yeah, okay. It goes to this. What am I doing? Yeah, there we go. God, I can't see anything. So that happened. And again, why are we making jokes about a case involving children being abused? You have a pretty head. We don't mind. People are still out in the street going, "Did you vote for Trump?" and then assaulting people like that is okay. Stay strapped, baby. Stay strapped. This MAGA country. This MAGA country. Hey, Empire. I hope you all know what I'm talking about, please. You have to. There's no way you don't. Yeah. All of this is super fucked up though. I hate those people with a passion. I keep forgetting that like all throughout the day I've been like forgetting that this has enraged me so much. And then I look at the stuff again and I just get so fucking pissed again. Like I'm sorry. You know what? This is like really messed up to say, but like, does this something like this have to happen to you? Like, do you have to get kidnapped and trafficked? Do you have to have your kids get kidnapped and trafficked for you to understand how fucked up this is? It's not about Epstein. It's about the shit that happened to these kids. Hello? Subway sounds tasty right now. Well, is it 2 in the morning and freezing cold? Because otherwise, then no. You can only walk to Subway at 2 in the morning in the middle of a polar vortex. What are you talking about? I remember Jussie Smollett. He was on the show Empire, but nobody knew that until he did a fake interview claiming that he got jumped by two white men wearing MAGA hats, and he was like, "Yeah, I got off my flight and I was hungry. When I got home, I was hungry, so I walked to Subway." And people were like, "Where are you gonna go to Subway at 2 in the morning? They're open at 2 in the morning because people get hungry at 2 in the morning." It was 2 in the morning in Chicago in the middle of winter. It's 1 a.m. Oh, right now. And then oh yeah, so it was like Chicago winter, right? So it's like, below 0 or whatever, 2 in the morning. And 2 black men jumped him and he hired them to jump him. And he claimed that they threw a rope, they called him Empire, which nobody knew that he was on Empire. The only people that anybody remembered from Empire, and these are the people that actually watched it, okay? They only remembered Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard. And I forgot that it was Terrence Howard. I thought it was Cuba Gooding Jr., but it's not. I shouldn't have said that last part. That's embarrassing. I just got some names mixed up, okay? It wasn't like I thought they looked alike or anything. But Yeah, it came out that the guys that were not white, and they did not throw a rope. Well, okay, apparently a rope was thrown around his neck, and they threw bleach on him, and said, "This is MAGA country." And he called the police, and then he left the rope around his neck. The rope was still around his neck. This is MAGA country. Oh, they called him that Melanie Mac word plus N something from Empire. Mm. They should. You know what? Good for them. They should have. I condone that. Oh no. You guys, this is not I'm going to get myself into a lot of trouble. I should stop this. Why would a rich actor get Subway of all things in negative 20-degree weather at 2 a.m.? Right. Like, do you not have a handler that could just do that for you at that hour? Also, you were just at the airport. Why didn't you just get something when you were at the airport? Usually there's something open at the airport that you can get something at. I mean, it's not always like it's sometimes it's just McDonald's. How come when you got your Uber home? Sorry, honey. I don't mean to scare you. When you got your Uber home, how did you? Oh, thank you. That was so cute. That was cute. How come you couldn't have your Uber driver stop somewhere? You're gonna tell me there wasn't a Taco Bell, a McDonald's, uh, your the Uber driver couldn't drive you to Subway? Like, how the fuck did you get home then? The person that was driving you couldn't take you to Subway instead of making you walk because he's a liar. Yeah, exactly. Order DoorDash. Now, here's the thing. This was back, I think it was like in the early stages of like the Uber Eats phenomenon. I can't remember if it was like, because the thing is that like Uber Eats really didn't have like a lot of good choices until 2020. And this was back like 2017, 2018, something like that. Right. Um, but I'm with you. At this point, yeah, order DoorDash. I don't know if it was 2017, was it? Okay. Yeah, I think so. I feel like it was something around that time. Because I feel it in my bones that it was like 2018 when shit started coming out like, oh, this is a lie. And it did kind of take a minute for it to come out. Hi. Yeah, so we got some like really good interviews of him just lying out his asshole. And then that sweet I mean, is it an interview? I don't know what you would call it, but that spot that Ellen Page did when she was still a she, talking about like, this is what Trump's administration does to people that are like me. My marriage would be a thing. That shit. And she's like crying. I think it was on Jimmy Fallon. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so sweet. Yeah, my baby. It was January 29th, 2019? 2019 that that he claims that it happened? Why did okay, you know what? That makes sense because I was still working at that one place. I just thought it was earlier. See, everybody who's like, oh my God, Courtney, you remember everything. Let this be a moment for you to remember. I don't fucking remember everything, okay? Yeah, you could hit a drive-through, but that would be a complete waste of the $3,000 you paid your heavily melanated friends to hate crime you. Duh. Exactly. I know. Can you believe that? These two guys, he was having sexual relations with both of them. And he paid them money to beat the shit out of him for a race hoax. 2018, they did the shit with the black race car driver noose on a garage door that was really just the handle to close it. Dude, that I could not believe. What kind of a race car driver are you? You don't even know what a garage pole looks like. Are you fucking serious? Really? Now, I grew up in a racing family, right? Like my dad was a race car driver and he was a mechanic. So I saw that shit all the time. So to me, like the second I saw that, I was like, are you retarded? How do you get into your car and steer the wheel and then not die? Do you know how to turn your car on? Do you? Or does somebody have to assist you with that? Because you strike me as the kind that needs assistance with turning your car on if you don't know what a garage pole looks like and you race cars. No, this wasn't a race hoax. You're just a fucking whiny bitch baby and don't deserve any of the money, fame, or attention that you get. You're an idiot and no one should ever talk to you ever again. Courtney knows all the actors ever. I'm going to tell you right now, I've already forgotten all of them. I think I did mention two of them, though. There are two of them, Jussie Smollett and Elliot Page. I can't believe Elliot Page got trans and then that TV show just like changed that character. They're like, okay, I guess this character's trans now. Like you just what? No, the character isn't trans. You are. Sorry, but you still have to play a lady. If you don't like that, we'll get another actor. What? That's fucking insane. What in the Blake Lively is going on here? This is my show now because I don't want my boobs. What are we doing? All right. Okay, so I don't think I've covered all the things that I saved just yet. But since we've already derailed completely. Oh my God. He's why they can't fly the Confederate flag at the track. What a loser. Oh my God, they all suck. We just need to like just turn off Hollywood and not turn it back on until we figure out how to get rid of these freaking nut jobs. Okay. They're all not gonna lie. If the show loses its boobs, I'm out. Well, the show isn't losing the boobs, okay? I'm keeping my boobs. Who knows? I might even get a boob job one day. You know, getting older and losing weight makes your boobs do weird things. I am gonna have to get a boob job just to like get them back to what I remember them as. Makes your boobs do weird things. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. So since we've derailed a lot, I'm going to tell you my story about Chungus. This was so cute. This was part of my best day. So if you guys didn't know, I mean, I mentioned it earlier, but I took the dogs on a nice long walk and it was really nice and sunny and really warm today. And I was like really, really happy. And I was just like, today's the best day ever. Which is just, you know, that's how simple I am. I need a nice walk with my dogs and I need to know that they're happy. And then I'm like having the best day of my life. But there's this guy who's, he has like an intellectual impairment, I guess. Like he leaves his house and he goes on a walk and I will see him crossed paths with him. I guess like usually it's when he is just starting his walk. Um, but I don't know what he does. He leaves, he goes on this walk, and then he comes back. I guess it kind of takes a little while. I'm just trying to think about it because usually it's about like at this point, I think it was like somewhere around 11 o'clock or getting close to it. Whereas the times that I used to run into him, he was going in the opposite direction, and it was closer to like 2:30 or 3 o'clock. So my guess is that he every day goes and like runs a certain errand, or maybe visits a friend or something. I don't know. Or maybe he just goes on a really long walk. But like he doesn't have like a caretaker or anything with him. So like he's safe to like roam this around by himself. There's just something a little different with him though that like you could tell like he's not like neurotypical. Like I'm guessing he's like probably very autistic or something. A Frankie? Yeah, like basically a Frankie. Which isn't it funny how Frankie just like, he does his own thing, but he goes out and gets drunk every night. I just assume he's getting drunk all the time. Maybe he is just doing karaoke. I don't know, but I assume he's at a bar, he's probably getting drunk. Speaking of getting drunk, I still have a bottle of prosecco in my fridge. So I should probably drink that sometime, and I figured maybe I'll just drink it with you guys some night. Maybe we'll have like a stream goal. I'm thinking about switching my late nights to Friday nights, and we'll just have like a party night one night. If we hit some goal of sorts, then I'll get hammered with the prosecco. But anyway, so this guy, he's just so nice. He's so sweet, and like he often like when I used to see him a lot more often, like last spring, um, he would, your dogs are really cute. And he would even say really nice things like, you're a good dog, mom, just for no reason. He would just walk past me and be like, you're a good dog, mom. I'm like, oh my God. Thank you. That's all I ever wanted to be. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Thank you. She doesn't like giving face kisses. It's very sweet when she wants to. But yeah, he always likes to compliment the dogs and stuff. And today he stopped and he was like, let me see if I remember this one's name. And I was like, well, it's been a while. We haven't seen you in a minute. And he was like, is it Buddy? And I was like, oh, no, this is Josie. He was like, oh, yeah, it has been a while since I've seen Josie. And he just kind of leaned down, and Josie looked over at me, and he was like, he just, put his hand over by her snoot. And he's like, it's okay. It's okay. And I was like, it's okay. And so she well, then he pet her. But she normally doesn't really like people. She's been known to try to bite people a lot. She's not a fan. She only likes me. So I was happy that she was nice enough to let him pet her. So we made a friend. I don't know his name. He doesn't know mine either. He only knows Josie's name, and we're not 100% positive that he remembers her name. Drunk karaoke. He does. I'm not autistic enough to qualify for disability. Good night, Mr. Nose. Not with that attitude. Trust me. Wait, did they already tell you that you don't qualify for a disability? Because you should. You should do a late night call-in or show or something. I'm too stupid for that. I don't know how to set up the audio properly, and I don't want to hold up a phone to the mic like that. It sounds bad, and it's hard. I already have a hard enough time like moving around the mic and having it sound like decent and not hit the mic and shit as it is. And so like having to hold the microphone up or hold the phone up to the microphone or already no. So I'd have to like figure out how to do the call in stuff. And like I tried having people call in, and it's hard to it's hard to navigate that without it turning into like 3 hours of me on the phone with someone. So I have to know how to do that part of it too. You can use Discord to do it. I don't know how to use Discord. I barely know how to use Discord. A lot of disabilities don't qualify you for social security disability. Well, that's fucked up. I don't like people, but I don't always bite. I mean, here's the thing. It worked for Chongus a lot. Like it worked in Chongus's favor because nobody at the rescue wanted her at all. And because she kept biting them. Yeah, you did. You bit them. Why you why'd you do that? Were you waiting for mom? Yeah, then I showed up. Here's the funny thing about that though, is I think about it, I'm like, oh, she wanted me to be her mom. I fucking had treats in my pocket though. Like I think about that, I'm like, I had treats because I had to bring Cricket and Penelope to meet her. Like they wanted to make sure that I could that like they would get along with Chongus and stuff. And I knew it was gonna be awful for them. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have treats with me, and then I'll give them treats for being good girls. And I'm like, she probably just wanted it. She knew I had treats and was like, give me the treats, bitch. But at the same time, like, I don't know if it was like that important for her because she also like let me pick her up and rub her belly, and I wasn't giving her any damn treats. I was like I was rubbing her belly and giving her all the kisses and all this stuff, and we went on a nice little walk together. It was so nice. So I don't know. I don't know if um maybe I don't know. I always think that there's like a spiritual reason for something, but also an earthly reason for something. So you can't go at it with only one in mind because there's two. Like for me, I'm like, yeah, I think she already knew. She had in mind like what, like where that I was coming. She knew it was supposed to be me. I think that Boots picked her out to be my friend, and so she was waiting for me. That's the spiritual reason. But I think the earthly reason is like I fucking put treats in my pocket. You know what I mean? So I think there's all of that. There's a sorry. Finally, a human that meets her standards. I mean, it may be, it might be because she still doesn't like a lot of people, and I don't always keep treats in my pocket. I'd never have treats in my pocket. Usually, I have treats in my pocket for myself. No, yeah, she's not usually that great for like. A lot of people have complained about her terrible behavior. I just, how am I supposed to train her to not do that though if I've never seen her do it? I've never seen her do it. I just hear rumors. What am I supposed to do about it? That creature. Baby. I need to get her nails clipped so bad. Ah, sorry, honey. God, I'm sorry. I know I'm clumsy, and this setup is not meant for a klutz. I know. It's okay. No, we can navigate around it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You're my baby dog. Yeah, you're a chunga choo choo. You're a chunga choo choo. God, I love her so much. The dog was not happy. Yeah, that upset her. She though gets upset when I breathe in to cough. Okay, dang it. She knows. She knows the difference. But watch this. It's fine. Hi, Taco. Mm. Oh, you're okay. Hi. No. Mm. Oh. Oh, did I scare you? I love you. She's scared of Cricket. This is how we snuggle every night. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, just doggies. Yes, my baby. Mm. Yes, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're very cute. Mm. It's okay, Chunka Choo Choo. Do you want to leave? You want down? You look like you want down. Okay, here's your baby. That's your baby. She was so happy that I left the back door open for a little while because they love being outside because they're doggies. But it was so nice out. I just left the door open, and she wandered back and forth, just sniffing at the air. She loves sniffing the air. It's her favorite. Scared of Cricket? Why? Because Cricket's fucking mean. Cricket is mean as hell. Chungus moved in and Cricket was like, "You're replacing me," and immediately got like mean as fuck and just growled at her nonstop and would snap at her all the time. Are they on a table or a desk? They're on the desk. See, I'll show you here. I'll do like that. Like, so we got a little green screen. There they are. Little babies. All right. No more hiding or no more exposing the behind the scenes. Do we want a different background? Look. Maniac Mansion. Or is Santa trying to break in again? Look at Cricket. Cute dogs. It's not my birthday. Or old school. No, we'll do that. Or I really no, we'll do that one later. I knew those plants weren't real. I know they're the exact same every time. Yeah, I had to make sure to get a setup to where I could put them on the freaking desk because every time I was once I got a freaking so basically like when I had a job where I had like a work laptop and I would work from home, they wanted to be up in my space and I didn't even have a desk at the time, so I'd be sitting at the kitchen table with the dogs on the kitchen table. And that wasn't working. I would sorry, I just have like a memory of having to let the dogs like sit on chairs at the kitchen table with me. So I was like, I have to have a desk that I can put the dogs on. And this desk isn't even big enough for all three. Oh, it's kind of big enough for all three of them. I just really need to handle this clutter a little bit better. Oh, wait. I got my good laugh. Now I'm happy. Yay! Anyway, why did I do that? I don't know. It's only been an hour and a half, and here we are. Wow, we really like blew through all of that, didn't we? Oh, I didn't even read the Pam Bondi letter, but you know what? At this point, I don't even care anymore. Fuck you, Liz Wheeler, and fucking Drano toilet pipe or whatever the fuck your name is. You guys all suck. Savannah Hernandez, forever. She's so pretty and very smart. And she handled that like a pro. So now we're going to play Would You Rather. I just saw your comment, my Guinevere. Chongus is eating her baby. So I'm like, okay. She's licking it right now. She's got the hi, you're very cute. She's got the opposite side. The eyeball I'm like really scared of because she wants to eat it off, and she's like just licking the back of it right now. Oh, but you're eating it too. Do you have to do that? I need to get like proper chew toys for her. I didn't know she liked chew toys. But and you know what? Here's the thing. I asked the rescue before I even went to pick her up. Like I met her and then I was like, okay, we're gonna pick her up the next week. Next week I'll pick her up. And I emailed them because I was like, yeah, I want her, whatever. And so then I had to like do the application and all this stuff. And so after I filled out the application and everything, I was like, okay, can you tell me, like, does she have certain treats that she really likes? Are there specific does she like playing with toys? And if so, is there like a specific kind of toy that she likes? Like, is there anything, like, I don't assume that they're going to send me home with any of these things. So like, is there anything specific that I can, that I can get for her? And she's like, oh, I'll ask the foster family, da, da, da. And I was like, yes, please. No one ever told me. So I just assumed that she didn't care, that she didn't have a thing for toys or specific treats. And then I found out that she never had a carrot before. So now I'm wondering if she ever even had toys or treats or anything at her other house. Because when she tried her first carrot, she was confused. She didn't know that she had to like bite down on it. So I had to break up the carrot for her first so she could understand to like, it's very cute. So anyway, would you rather have a female helicopter pilot or get pulled over by a female police officer for a minor traffic violation? A lot of people want to just immediately pick the cop, which seems like the obvious answer, but have you seen some of these these minor traffic stops where they end up like pulling out a gun for no reason and stuff? Now, for me, it might be okay, but I don't know if it would be for men. Wait, hold on. This is a lot of dogs have never had a carrot before. Really? I guess like, because I used to dog sit and like a lot of the dogs I knew loved carrots. These dogs love carrots. Like cricket will kill you for a carrot. Hello, ma'am. I see what you're doing. I don't like it. I know that's your baby. She loves chewing on shit. And it's so cute because she has her little squeak toy and she loves it. Oh, she loves the shit out of that thing. She loves that thing so much. But Cricket hates the squeak noise. She hates it so much. And so Chongus will keep the squeak toy outside to keep it away from Cricket. You're so sweet. Yeah, you're so sweet and so thoughtful. What a baby. Wait, a lot of people haven't either, and their reaction is also confusion when they have a carrot for the first time. People haven't had carrots? Are we talking like third world country people? Like if I were to go to the North Sentinelese Island, they haven't had a carrot before? That I would believe. And I guess probably like the British. But I feel like people I mean, are the British even people? Now I want to meet a person who's never had a carrot before. Where do you find those? Is it somewhere like in Great Britain? It has to be. Why the fuck do we call it Great Britain? There's nothing good about it at all. I talk so much trash about other countries. The South? Oh, do they? Is it because they just cook them all? They just cook the all their vegetables, so they don't know what it's like to eat the like raw ones. The people that haven't had a carrot that I've met were American. They were also very big size. Oh, so they only understand like all over America. They haven't had. There are people that haven't had carrots. That's freaking crazy. Maybe the killer private Indian island people that never had carrots. They're the North Sentinelese. Killer private Indian island. That is what they are. I mean, yeah, North Sentinelese. If they weren't fat, they were skinny and autistic. How weird. I've just never heard of a normal person, just a person not eating a carrot before. Huh. Yeah, see? Sam Hyde on getting pulled over by a female cop. Hope you got your bulletproof vest and a Kevlar helmet. Hope you're decked like I don't even know what that is. PUBG character. But either way, yeah. I would be as a man, if I were as a man, because I totally am one. If I were a man, I would be terrified to get pulled over by a female cop. Although the last cop that pulled me over was fucking acting like a bitch on her period. Oh my God. That guy, I swear to you, that dude was trying to get me to shoot him. Like he was hoping I had a gun. And it was actually like, I bought my car from a guy that was in the military and he had like stickers. He was in the Marines, I believe. So there's like Marine stickers on the back, and then there was like even a what's it called? It hangs from your rear view with the air freshener hanging from the rear view, all that, right? And so I don't know if he thought that he saw these military symbols and immediately just went like, "Oh, I bet this person has a gun in their car," and was like hoping for me to like bust it because he was like he was trying to get me to react to him essentially. And I don't know if he was like feeling a little Minecrafty that day and was hoping someone would just blow his brains out or what. But like you can't tell. I wish I had dash cam footage of it. My God. Cause like he was like yelling and screaming nonstop. I'm like, dude, fuck off. I was going 75 in a 60. Just give me the goddamn ticket and go away. Just like fucking chill out. I hit no one. I got into 0 accidents. I caused 0 accidents. I wasn't driving dangerously. I was just driving fast. Give me a speeding ticket and go the fuck away. Stop with your period bullshit. I don't care. I don't even remember all the shit that he said. I just remember knowing like he is trying to get me to react. Like I don't know if he's trying to like maybe like tack on like another violation or like something. I don't know. Like, but I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to go to work. Fuck off. Do you have a dash cam? DIY dash cam videos? You know what? I don't. And I fucking wish I did. There were some times that I'm driving around certain places and I'm like, I would love to be recording this. I need to record this. I wish I could be recording this, but there's no way I would have been able to like pull out my phone and record it like a decent video of it. So Did you get a ticket? Yeah, it was $159. And they never sent it to me in the mail. He actually didn't give me a physical copy. And he was like, you're going to get a copy of it in the mail. I had to search for it online and I couldn't even remember exactly. I didn't know. I was like, it basically like could have been more than one county essentially. And so I didn't even know where to look for it, like what site to look for it at. But thankfully I was complaining about it at work and the dude I was talking to about it was like, "Oh, check King County something something." I was like, "Oh." Cuz I was on um a road that was essentially like leaving one county and going into another one. So without him, I would probably be in trouble. That was a few years ago. We need to get you that AV spy equipment that you were going to use at FatCon. That would be useful for every day. That would be. Um, Ticket in the mail. They're trying to force shit going into a warrant. That's the thing is that they didn't even send it. He didn't give me a copy at the window when I was in my car. He didn't give me a copy. He said he's going to send it to me in the mail, and then nothing was sent to me in the mail. Wait, did you contest it? No, I wasn't about to be fucking around with that. I barely knew anything about anything at all. I was just like 50. I said I was going 75 in a 60, Guinevere. That's not 5 miles over. And honestly, like that guy was scary. Then again, if I did contest it, like maybe they would have pulled up the body cam footage and then been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he could get fired. But listen, when you have to wake up at 4 o'clock every morning and you have a sick dog, you don't give a shit about that. You just want to move on. Just pay it and move on. Fucking who cares? I know I was speeding. And that's another thing. I'm like, I speed every day. Every fucking day. Sometimes I'm going 75 in a 45. Okay. Who cares if I have to pay $150 every couple of years as a punishment because I speed literally every day. Like, yeah, well, whatever. I know that's the punishment for speeding. Look at these foxes. Doesn't it look like Cricket? Okay, hold on. I have to get Cricket now. Oh, look at that cute face. Yeah, look at these little friends. They look like you. Oh, it looks like Cricket. Beautiful, beautiful baby dog. Ooh. You would make those noises too if you knew how. Oh, it's you. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Kiki. Hi. Okay, I want you guys to see this better, so I need to change it, but I don't remember which one I need. Yep. No. No. Okay, that's better. That's very cute. What a cute baby. I love them all so much. And then there's this demon. Yeah, you're eating your baby. Don't eat your baby. Everyone speeds. That's true. You know what? Honestly, I'm against the speed limit in general. Like, don't we have enough like diagnostics or testing or whatever to determine like how fast each party was going in an accident, even if the people weren't there or whatever? So like, I just say if you, depending on like if you cause a collision, I think you should be punished based on how fast you were going in the collision. Like if you were only going like 10 miles an hour, then like, okay. I mean, you should be punished for that because like fucking pedal to the metal, bitch. Just walk if that's what you're gonna do. But like if you're going, like 120 miles an hour and you cause an accident, like, yeah, you're being a little reckless there, my friend. Sorry, you're gonna have to get punished a little bit here. But other than that, like speeding tickets, I think are dumb. I think we need to get rid of speeding tickets. See, I'm one of those where it's like, yeah, I hate certain laws like a lot, but like, I'll just put up with them. I'm still gonna like follow the law. I don't want to go to jail over a fucking speeding ticket. That's dumb. So, oh, I'm tired. I want to eat something, but I don't know what to eat because I already ate everything. I need to go to the store tomorrow too, because I need to get more stuff for cupcakes. I might have to take away everything I said about red velvet last week. I know, but listen, I guess the thing is, it has its purpose. It does. Red velvet has its purpose. The cupcakes disappointed me last week, but then I don't know. It's there. We just have to be cautious with our use of it, I guess. What? Well, listen, I just don't think we need to ban red velvet. I still hate it. I'm mad at it for being. It is still the LaCroix of chocolate. Okay, red velvet is the LaCroix of chocolate. It is the catfish of chocolate. It is the imitation crab of chocolate. Okay, but it does have a purpose. I do like LaCroix. I don't like imitation crab, but I like LaCroix. I had a red velvet cake that had this filling that was it's like a sour cream with like chocolate chunks or something in it. It was very delicious. And I thought, you know what? Here's the thing with this. The red velvet was a vessel for this delicious filling. Like if it was a chocolate cake, it would have been way too sweet. It would have been way too much happening. Need something a little bit lighter. But like even with the vanilla, like the red velvet really worked here. And you're right, McGuinevere. It is an imposter. It wants to be. The thing is that it can't just shine as the red velvet cake. Okay. It can't just be like, hello, I'm red velvet, and think that you can just get away with whatever you're going to do. Red velvet has to act as a vessel for something more delicious in order for it to be worth it. Right. If you have a red velvet cupcake, that frosting better be working overtime. This red velvet cake, that filling was awesome. And again, like if it was any other type of cake, it just would have been way too much, too many flavors happening. It was just be too much. And that's so I know I'm not a red velvet person in general, like for the most part. It is an imposter. It really it thinks it's chocolate, but it's not. Okay. It's just that's where we're at. But when you have a fancy ass cake filling or a fancy ass frosting, then I say that it can pair well with a red velvet because it really is so like muted. It's so like boring and just like I want to fit in, but I don't know how. You can jazz it up with something that really does the most. And then now you don't have to like be scooping that the sour cream chocolate chip filling with your fingers, and now you can just put it on the cake instead. Red velvet is pointless. Weak chocolate is red with red dye is just stupid. Well, yeah, and see that's the thing is that it is the LaCroix of chocolate, right? The purpose it serves is if you have something delicious that you don't want to just like eat with your fingers, that's when it works because any other cake flavoring, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whatever the fucking else, funfetti, that shines on its own. You don't need to jazz it up with anything. That's where this is all we need. Red velvet needs something to really boost it up. Sometimes you have something that really does just like woo, and any other cake flavoring is gonna just overpower it, and you have to have the sad red velvet there to save the day. Just put that filling in a cannoli. You know what? Yeah, there you go. That's a vessel, and that's a vessel that probably I would put money on it that vessel would be a lot more exciting. Oh my god. I love everything that's happening in the chat right now. Red velvet is an idea, not a flavor. That's an insult to LaCroix, really. I'd happily drink LaCroix every day before willingly make myself red velvet. I'm just, you know, wait, red velvet cake was invented to get men to be used to the idea of going down on women during that time of the month. Are we fucking that better not be true. How about some yellow cake? I haven't had yellow cake in years, like decades, and I don't remember liking that. I don't remember liking yellow cake last time I had it, but it's been like a couple of years or like a few decades. I made that up. Okay. I was about to burn my house down just at the thought of that, like that really made me not want to live anymore. Um, in Minecraft, we love funfetti. I make funfetti cupcakes for my birthday every year. Courtney, how about ice cream cake? Ice cream. What flavor is the cake though? Ice cream cake. You have ice cream, but then you have to. What flavor of cake are you choosing? The cake isn't flavored ice cream. It's cake and there's ice cream. I don't really much care for ice cream cake though. I want I want my cake made separately from my ice cream, and I'll put those things together when I feel like it. Wait, funfetti versus red velvet, tough call for me. Really? See, funfetti to me is basically just vanilla, but with a little bit of with a little fun. Do you not like vanilla either? It's just garbage flavor that needs icing help. Yeah. No, red velvet cannot stand alone. It's not you can't no, red velvet needs to have something really church it up. And I mean, I appreciate that whatever the fuck that filling was on that cake. I appreciate that filling a lot, and I appreciate red velvet being so terrible that it acted as a nice vessel for me to have an excuse to eat it. I thought the theme was that everyone was hating on red velvet for being gross. And you know what, MA, you really knocked that one out of the park. Oh God. Lounge Singer, you're grounded. Make some red velvet sweet potato cake. No, sweet potatoes. Okay, you know what? You know what? No, I'm going back to what I said before. Red velvet needs to be banned, and sweet potatoes need to be banned. Because you know what? I don't want to fuck around with this. Like, oh, if you do this, that, or the other thing, it'll be good. No, 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 no. Get rid of it all. You know what? Because honestly, like when I got that red velvet stuff, like I hadn't had red velvet in so long. I guess the last time I had it, I was blackout hammered. And I was like, oh, I'm going to feel fancy, red velvet. And then I was disappointed with every fucking cupcake I ate. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not like a great baker. So it wasn't like they were just fantastic. It wasn't like they weren't good in general, but like, did you know that vegetable oil sucks? Get rid of that too. Also, speaking of oils, canola, I found out how this needs to be banned. Canola stands for Canadian low acidity. Is that what it was? What's the O part? Canadian though. Canadian. We just let Canadian bullshit into this country and just like boop, 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 boop. It's like who cares? Get it the fuck out of here. I'm an American. I want Amola oil. This MAGA country. All right. Rygod, what up with the $10? Courtney, marry me. No. I don't know, maybe. Why is there no blue velvet cake? That would be worse. I wonder if that would actually be good. Like it would be like a blue raspberry flavor. Funfetti is prepackaged, which means no go. The snobbery that comes with being a trained baker is to be expected. Oh, there are a lot of bakers out there that buy the prepackaged shit and then they just jazz it up. Who never knew red velvet was just chocolate cake with red dye? I thought everyone knew that. Well, it's not chocolate cake. It's like if you take if you take like a regular cake recipe and then you take the amount of chocolate that you would normally put in there and then you put like a quarter of the chocolate in there and that's it. If that. Like it's like a whisper of chocolate and then it's red. Canola seed used to be called rapeseed. Canola stands for Canadian low acidity. Get it out of my country. It's a fucking seed oil anyway. What's next? Bagged milk? If that exists, get it out of here now. RFK Jr. has a list of worst cooking oils. Well, canola oil needs to get out of my country. Best way to make red velvet is just add cherry juice as part of the liquid instead of using red dye. You may have to evaporate some of the water out of the cherry juice to concentrate the color first. No, we're just banning red velvet. Red velvet sucks. Canola rules. Oh, sorry, Isabella Live. Whoops. Whoops. I don't want to die alone. You're not going to die alone just because I don't want to marry anyone. I'm Amola equals lard. Amola equals beef tallow at this point. That was an emotional roller coaster for the guy who proposed. Here's the thing. I would not be a good wife, I don't think. I think that he needs a wife that would be a wife, you know? I think I'm getting sick again. Either that or you know how like when you get a massage and you start to kind of feel sick if you don't drink enough water afterwards? I think when I got my hips adjusted, and things were like starting to loosen up, I think I wasn't like drinking enough water. Now my back fucking hurts, and if you learn how to cook and clean, Courtney, you don't have to work. That's fucking bullshit. I also know how to cook and clean. Actually, I'm a rather decent cook. And I make the good shit too, like steak and baked potatoes. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna be happily married to somebody who can afford me. Because I'm probably gonna want more of these, and they're not cheap. Yeah, they're not cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Careful, careful. She's about to fall right off. Did you take your vitamin D today? I did, and I went outside. I was outside for like a few hours today. I even had my feet in the grass for a while, and with the dogs, we had a wonderful time out in the sunshine. Oh, yikes. I don't like massages. My physical therapist gave me nerve damage doing the massage BS at the end. But 9 months so far. What? Ugh. Yikes. That's awful. Your physical therapist gave you nerve damage? How the fuck? That sucks. I have a really good acupuncturist who she adjusted the hell out of my hips. And like I saw Jesus's eyes. Okay. It was like I thought I genuinely like when I felt my hip like ugh, I thought my leg was being taken off of my body. I was like, oh. And I'm telling you, woo! Uh-oh. Symbolic mind. Really? Oh, okay. You're grounded. Nope. Enjoy your ban. Somebody marry Courtney, divorce her, and take the dogs. Listen, I can't say what would happen before you could do that. I can't say it out loud on YouTube. But just know it wouldn't end well. Also, why the fuck would you want a dog? This dog is a land shark. She would bite you every day. Why would you want that? All she would do is eat you. She would eat you alive. In fact, she would probably murder you when her mom goes missing. Why would you want that? Boots was like that too. I think that's going to be all of my dogs for some fucking reason. They're all just going to be like, you're not my mom. So, I mean, if that's what you want, you just want to get eaten alive by dogs. Yeah. Oh. You didn't do too much damage this time. That's okay. I'm not taking your. Oh, you love your baby. You just love your baby so much. What a good dog. So, how was your childhood? You don't want to know the answer to that, sir. You would have to get a lot of therapy to recover from any of that. So, it was wonderful. We'll just say that instead. Wow. Another retarded influencer. Epstein list. Let's make a mockery of child abuse, everybody, and brag about the Epstein list. God, they're just horrible. Did I save anything else? Let's find out. I feel like people that don't use butter in cooking are sadists. No, for real. Like I was under the I believed all the lies about like cooking oils and stuff and how like you should use these and I switched to butter. I can't use anything else but butter now. I used to actually be confused by people that used butter when they cooked. I was like, why do you do that? You have like there's like olive oil and there's like coconut oil. I now only use butter and my life has only improved. Wait, I tried butter, but my eggs still stick to the pan. Really? That's like the only thing I can use for my when I make eggs is butter. Sorry. I have In Sync up against the wall stuck on my head. She took my hand. We never said a word at all. We started grinding. Shorty had me up against the wall. Ask me about tomorrow. You know that I don't care at all. Just got caught up when she had me up against the wall. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I forgot I saved this because of all the stupid Epstein list shit. Look, I'm just gonna tell you something about this man. Every time I'm like, yeah, he was a terrible president, just like the rest of them. He just reels me back in, and I'm sick and tired of it, really. He's like America's fuckboy.
To stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive. The new Prime Minister of India is no.
Is no. Whoop.
In order for us to get the framework, the groundwork, not framework, the groundwork to discuss a framework for peace, to lay the. All right.
That was just an ADD moment, okay? He forgot words for a second and he needed to stop talking. That's all.
All right. Fool me once.
Oh,
shame on.
This one still makes me cringe.
Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
I don't know what it is, but I mean, as a person, I think I really like him. He's just a fucking terrible president. Oh, Bush throwing the first pitch video is hilarious when he was signing shit and talking. I forgot that existed. Hold on. Why is the first thing that comes up on Google George Bush throwing up? I'm not looking that up. Wait, I thought this was like. Is it this one? Hey, wait. No. I just got caught up when you had me up against the wall.
Down with you.
I tell you what, you're gonna throw from the mountain tonight?
No,
Well, this is Texas, so if you bounce it, they won't boo you.
no.
Good luck.
It doesn't matter now. Thank you, buddy.
Good luck to you.
Good interview.
No, I ain't going down tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, with tonight's ceremonial first pitch, please welcome the 43rd President of the United States of America, George W. Bush.
He's an old man now. Oh, when he was okay. When he was president, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. But let's see here. President Bush throws first pitch of Game 3 in 2001. Oh, look at him. He's just a little young buck here. It is weird to see him like become an old man. Here we go. Look at that. Oh,
Ceremonial first pitch. And please welcome the President of the United States.
Look at him. He looks so young here, which is crazy because he was already old.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Hey, hold on. Okay. Oh, what was it? Ah, dang it.
Mr. President.
Okay, hold on. All right. Why are we watching this? I don't know, because this is the ADHD variety show and we were talking about nothing, and then I was like, oh, I want to show you this clip of George Bush because when every time I'm like, yeah, he fucking sucks. I then turn around and I'm like, oh, I love him again. He's like my own personal fuck boy. This might be it.
Reason for the heightened security.
Oh, Jesus
And so-
Christ. Where is he?
He's one of your biggest supporters.
You know, I want to make
There's Derek Jeter. Is he?
walk out of that dugout.
Nope, this isn't it
I felt-
either.
The raw emotion of the Yankee fans.
The crowd just erupts in a chant of USA. There's
Oh.
nothing like it that I've ever experienced at a ball.
No, we're gonna get emotional here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, if anyone else can find it, it's if it's a YouTube video, you can just link it in the chat. or if you want to DM it to me, because I don't know how to find it now. But oh, the table part was when he was talking. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. I just got caught up when she had. Oops. Ask me about tomorrow. You know that I don't care at all. I just got caught up when she
People are lined up 10, 20, 50 deep. It's a mob scene outside. Much more of a police presence. You go through the magnetometer, hand search. This had another level of intensity to it. I remember seeing guys holding.
Hey, shut up.
Was the appearance of a guest from Washington.
As we walked into the locker room.
Was he practicing? Was he practicing while walking? God, what a guy.
For the heightened security was the appearance of a guest from Washington.
As we walked into the locker room, there was a gentleman standing there that we had never seen before. He says, well, President Bush is going to come and he's going to throw out the first pitch. And we need a Secret Service agent on the field. And so I'm going to dress as an umpire.
Wait, why are they talking about this like they've never had anybody throw a first pitch before? Well, there's somebody we saw that we've never seen before. Well, yeah, that's going to happen sometime when you have some
Fire.
What?
He had communications. He had guns. He had things hooked on the back. He had things hooked on the front. And I said, how are you going to hide all that stuff? He says, don't worry.
That's cute, actually, that the Secret Service guy got to be the umpire. I like that way more than George Bush throwing the first pitch.
He says it'll disappear. All of a sudden, there was a knock at the door, and President Bush walked into our room.
Thank you. Will you do me a favor and say hi to my son because he's one of your biggest supporters? Jimmy.
Jimmy, how are you?
Well, when you're president, all you have to do is say you're showing up, and they kind of ask you to throw out the first pitch, no matter what time of year it is.
This is my first World Series.
Really?
Yeah. I vowed I'd never go to a World Series unless the Rangers.
Why does he seem like he's just been a dopey little boy his whole life? That's what I find him to be so charming about him. I'm like, you're just a dopey little boy. What are you?
And I changed that vow. You know, I wanted to make sure that if I was going to throw out the ball, I was able to do so with a little zip. You know, I didn't want people to think that their president was incapable of finding the plate. So I go underneath.
Sir, that was the least of your concerns back then. I don't know if you met a man named Donald Rumsfeld, but you needed to have a couple conversations with him.
This is the Yankee Stadium and the bowels of Yankee Stadium. And there's a hitting cage there.
And he's wearing his bulletproof jacket, and he's getting his
I love this because he has been, because he was. Okay, so he is just a dopey little boy.
arm loose. And Derek Jeter comes up to him.
Hey, Prez, how are you doing? Good, Derek. That's good luck tonight. Thank you, sir. He says, say, I hear you're throwing out the first ball.
So I just asked him if he was going to be throwing the first pitch from the mound or in front of the mound.
The president said, I think I'll throw from the base of the mound. Jeter said, I wouldn't do that if I were you, Mr. President.
And I told him, you better throw it from the mound, otherwise you're going to get booed. I said, this is Yankee Stadium.
I said, okay, I'll throw from the mound. And he's walking out, and he looks over his shoulder, and he says, don't bounce it. They'll boo you. And so the pressure all of a sudden, I mean, I'm sitting there kind of fairly relaxed and feeling fairly loose, and the great Derek Jeter, don't bounce it. They'll boo you. And all of a sudden, the pressure mounted.
The President of the United States.
This is what he gets nervous about, folks. This. George?
I'd never felt what I'd felt before when I walked out of that dugout. I felt the raw emotion of the Yankee fans.
USA! USA! The crowd just erupts in a chant of USA. There is nothing like it that I've ever experienced at a ball game. It was overwhelming. It was just overwhelming.
President Bush is standing out there like a brick wall. I'm not afraid of terrorists. I'm going to stand all out here. I'm going to give you a thumbs up, and I'm going to throw a strike.
I didn't vote for him, but at that point, my personal feelings about him as a politician is gone. I watched him, and he was my representative, and I had never felt that way before.
Very nice throw, Mr. President. Good
Over a ball being thrown, folks.
stuff. Good stuff.
At that moment, everybody there was there for baseball and to show the world that in spite of what can happen to us, we'll pull ourselves together, and what is our life and our way of life will continue.
United we stand. We stand together in the face of this threat. We will play baseball in the midst of the beginnings of this war. No matter what the threat may be to us, the United States of America will stand strong and will never be intimidated.
You know, I think that there's something really beautiful about the country, like uniting after such a devastating experience that we had. But it is also just like, it's like that sign that was like, you know, America fears nothing, play ball or whatever. Like these two things aren't, they have nothing to do with each other. We could still get bombed while playing baseball. Like being good at playing baseball isn't gonna like keep you from a terrorist attack. What? Like you can still go on and live your life, right? Like you don't, but I just, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, dude, why? I was so proud of him being my president at that point because he threw a fucking ball. He threw a ball. Thank you, Courtney. I don't get it. Yeah. See, I don't know. Part of me like feels a little like autistic about it. Like he wasn't a good president though. He wasn't a good president. He essentially went like, hey, let's launder $2.3 trillion, lie to the American people about it. And then we'll fake this terrorist attack that kills thousands of American citizens so that we can force the Patriot Act on them. And that'll allow us to essentially sexually abuse them anytime they want to take a plane somewhere. And he was like, hey, Barack Obama, now that you're going to be president, you should take this Patriot Act and make it worse. And he was like, oh, I'm ahead of you on that one. We're going to listen to every little thing that you do with your technology, with your communication devices. Yeah, I didn't vote for him, but he can wave and throw a ball and that unites the country. You know, and that's the thing is like, I love the country being feeling united, like feeling like, you know what, maybe, you know, even if I don't, you know, even I didn't want him to be my president, like he is my president, and like making that decision of like, maybe I don't, like if people right now that are like shit talking Donald Trump were just like, yeah, I didn't vote for him, but you know what? He is my president and I want us to be united. I think that there's something really special about that. It's just like, that doesn't make you a good president just because you can wave your hand and throw a ball. Like you're still the president. You're not the pitcher. You're the president. And throwing a ball doesn't make you a good president. And it doesn't save our country. Yeah, in this moment, it might feel really special, but like, I want to wake up tomorrow and you still laundered $2.3 trillion of my money that I gave you. And then you killed thousands of my people on my country's soil. And then utilize that as a way to further abuse this country. So I don't give a fuck that you can throw a ball because you're the president. You should not have done that to us. Remember Ed Murray? What happened to him? I don't know. Who is he? I don't even remember him. He disappeared forever. We forgot his name. Courtney, remember the money files at the Pentagon? Yeah, that's the $2.3 trillion. Somehow the plane knew exactly where the accounting part of the building was. And that's where it crashed. Also, where are the fucking wings? That's a whole different situation. Oh, Seattle mayor. You'd think I would know since I live here, but I kept forgetting that Jay Inslee was a thing. I forgot his name multiple times, and then I forgot that he was no longer governor. Yeah, but now Israel doesn't have to worry about Iraq. Well, Iraq needs to start worrying about Courtney. Oh yeah, that missile. I mean plane. Here's the thing. I'm just saying is that like there were the light posts. They were still standing straight up. They did not move, okay? They were too close together for a plane to not bust those things down, all right? I have those same types of light poles. Well, they're not mine, but they are out here on the roads outside of my house, okay? I watched a grandma in a Buick knock one of those motherfuckers down. How? I don't know. She must have been a worse driver than I was. So if a Buick can knock one of those fuckers down, how did the wings of a plane not knock them down? They were standing straight up. So that means that they were so strong that they cut the wings off. So why weren't the wings hanging out in front of the building? Where did they go? I'm just so skeptical and suspicious of all this shit. George, you fucked me up because you know what? You were a dopey little boy, and you actually had me thinking like I could be president once because like if you could do it, I could do it, right? And now I just find out more and more that you're an evil man. He's very good at playing a goofy little boy though. Planes can fly 2 feet off the ground with no wings. You're crazy. That's another thing. Why was it basically a car? It was basically a car. It was basically just like scooting across the ground. It didn't go straight down. It went like it was horizontal. It didn't go straight down. It went horizontal into the building, and the light posts weren't knocked down, nor did they cut off the wings. He was more sentient than Biden, but no less a puppet. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I mean, that guy had way more pep in his step. Look at him. He has so much personality. He has so much personality. That's what got him through. He had so much personality, and he still does. And he's like 157 or some shit. Where were you during the WTO riots in 99? Looting the Nike store? No, I was in 7th grade. 8th grade, whatever. Something like that. What grade was I in? Yeah, I was in 7th grade. I didn't even know what the fuck a WTO was. I was like 13. Yeah, the CIA guy's son was a good puppet. Who knew? Who whoa. Who knew that the CIA dude, his son would be such a good puppet? I was in 3rd grade in 99. Oh, wow. Oh, somebody's a little spring chicken here, huh? Wow, bragging about how young you are. 3rd grade. Ugh. Yeah, I was working full time at that point. Not really, because I was in 7th grade. Well, kind of, I guess. I did have to get a job at that point. What a life. Carrie's feeling old now. Carrie is our resident grandmother. Carrie is secretly 100. Courtney's old. I am old. Yeah, I am old. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't you dare fucking confuse me. Don't you listen? Okay, listen. Don't you dare ever confuse me with a fucking Tide Pod eater. Okay? Ever. I'm millennial. We eat avocados and ass. I'll be 44 this year. Okay, one of us. One of us. I'm about to be 40. We don't care at all. All right. I just started college at UW when the riots popped off. I was like, hey, we're getting national press. I was also left by default ignorance, like lots of kids, so I didn't think much of them. They're in the WTO riots? Sam's old too. Don't call me a millennial, though. I identify as Gen X. You are Gen X. I mean, you're basically Gen X, right? Right? Kind of? Maybe? Or are you like technically like the beginning of millennial? Courtney remembers the OJ trial. Not really. I remember the police chase, but I didn't watch the trial. I was like 9 or something like that. I was really young. I might be the oldest one here. You might be. Symbolic mind. Wow. Sometimes this chat just jumps. Symbolic mind. Listen, if she wants to be a Gen X, let her be a Gen X. You know? Listen, those fuckers are hardened. Okay? All right? Their idea of like is this. All right? They're mean and scary. We don't want to fuck with them. She identifies as Gen X. Like, don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with Gen X. 81 is supposedly the beginning of millennial. I have so much more Gen X experiences. Yeah, I would say you can just you're like an honorary Gen Xer because yeah. I mean, like I was born in 85 and I don't know, I guess like I feel like it definitely makes sense that I'm in the middle of Gen X and Gen Z. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I have a little bit of both. Like when Gen X brags about their childhoods and shit, I'm like, yeah, me too. But then I'm not like mean and scary. I feel like I'm a little bit more, like I don't know. Ugh. Amanda Knox, you remember that one? Kind of. I didn't pay very much attention to it. I remember more of it from like more recent stuff that came out. But I do remember when that happened and I was like, why the fuck do we care? Some chick in Italy, like something weird happened? Okay. They say anyone from 80 to 85 is a extennial. We need a different word for it. Well, that works. Yeah, I hate the term though. Yeah. We need a different word for it. I don't like that. Cuz what's funny is that people were trying to say that there was like these like mid generations for millennials where like some of them were more of like an X millennial and everyone was Z millennial, but they both were like Zennial or Zillennial or something like that. But one started with an X and one started with a Z. And I was like, well, that's fucking stupid. No. We need separate words that differentiate this a little bit better than Zennial and Zennial. Well, yeah, they start with a different letter. Well, then you fucking. It's kind of odd because millennials referencing the people graduating high school in the 2000s, which I feel like I don't relate to anybody who, well, maybe I do. I remember life before cell phones, and I'm right in the middle of millennial. Like, yeah, like I remember like prepaid Nokia phones were like being sold at 7-Eleven. And that was the only place I ever saw a cell phone at. When I was like in 6th or 7th grade. We had pagers for a very brief time. I think for like 2 months. Very brief. Yeah, I made phone calls on payphones when I was out. Yeah. Like having a pager was like insane. Holy shit. Someone could like, I miss those days actually. Now that I think about it, I wish that I just had a cell phone for like just internet connection, like only to use like just Twitter and YouTube. And that's it. So like if I am getting bored and I need to like occupy myself with something when I'm out and about. But otherwise, it also was a pager. You could page me, and then I will go to a payphone, and I will call you from the payphone. Or maybe you could just page me, and then I will call you on the cell phone. But you can't call me on the cell phone. You have to page me. I stopped answering 911 pages. They were all false alarms. I never used a 911 page because I knew you like had it needed to be very urgent. I one time, it's really funny. I left my pager on vibrate. I was in class, and I don't know to this day. I have no idea who did it, but somebody paged me when I was in the middle of class, just with 6969696969696969. That was it. And I asked my friends, I was like, did you do this? Because I gave you the number. And they're like, nope. Well, me. So to this day, I have no idea who paged 696969696969. And I'm a little upset about it. Or maybe I'm happy about it. How about a Cricket phone now? Well, Cricket phones are just like regular cell phones. They're just Cricket instead of T-Mobile or Verizon or whatever. But that was me. Sorry. Wait, Viking, I gave you my beeper number back in 1999? That's crazy. Courtney, you have huge melons? Or is that melons? Thank you. Whatever those are. I think those are melons. Kiki just finished. I hope you get more viewers. Maybe. I know. I'm probably going to wrap up in a little bit, though, as I'm getting sleepy. Plus, I feel like I want to eat something. I don't know what I'm going to eat, though, because I ate all the food. Kind of. I'm like, I ate all the food, but it wasn't like I had like a bunch of it in the first place. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to dive into, but I'm hungry. And I ate like a while ago, like 7 hours ago. Ugh. Courtney, you looking to settle down? I don't know what you mean by looking to. Maybe whatever has a point. Everyone needs to like and subscribe right now. How about for show 69, we watch a bunch of 80s high school videos on YouTube. Ooh. And I'm going to eat funfetti cake, and it'll make Sam sad. Courtney, how good were you at remembering numbers back then? I was actually pretty good at it. Because I called the same people over and over and over and over and over and over again. God, I can't stop yelling. Look at Chungus. This is her job. That's her job. She just lays here. She's so cute. Oh my God. Yawn at the dogs. I'll yawn at Cricket and she yawns right back. It's very cute. Chunky is blinking. She's blinking. Wait, she's engaged. Who's engaged? I ate a Pop-Tart at 1:30 a.m. Now I hate myself. What? I want a Pop-Tart. I don't have any Pop-Tart. Courtney, in 1999, you were 15? Nope, I was not. I remember you from Toronto, downtown Eaton's Mall. That was not me. You were a Tommy girl. No. No. I was 13. And I was not in Canada. Isabella Alive. Isabella Alive is on another planet. I thought Courtney was on the market. I mean, like, I technically am. I'm not like on the prowl. But not like I don't have anyone tying me up or anything. I shouldn't have worded it that way. That was weird. Yeah. Well, it's out there. Hi, Junga. Come here. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, hopefully you yawn for everybody because you just woke up. Hello. Okay. Thank you. You didn't say anything. It's just so ridiculous. I'm so fucking obsessed with this dog. I love her so much. Beautiful, beautiful baby dog. Beautiful baby dog. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Can I put you down? Can I please put you down? Oh my God. You okay? You're okay. Man, she's gonna. She is. Oh my God, a ton of her hair was floating by when I took a deep breath in. I'm about to get a hairball. Oh, no, she just had a tiny little noise. Can you please beep yawn for them? It's so cute. All right. Well, she won't do it. I have chocolate chip pancake Pop Tarts, but they lie. They aren't chocolate at all. They are mapley. Oh, that's lame. Oh, it's because of the pancake. You can't get anything that has pancake in the name of the flavor, or else it's gonna taste like maple syrup. So you just need chocolate chip pancake. It's gonna be mapley. Yeah, yeah. Chungus is more important than Courtney's brother. Well, what the fuck is that? What? I mean, well, yeah, but where did that come from? There's a lot of like cooking, baking or whatever conversation happening in the chat. I don't understand it. I'm not part of it. I don't know. Oh man. Retard finder on Twitter found another retard. So if you don't follow retard finder on Twitter, you need to. Is that dog floating? Yes. Yes, yes. My dogs know how to float. I don't know how to like adjust it to make it look like they're not floating. I think I do actually. Hold on. Let me see here. Does that look less like they're floating? Need to scoot her forward a little bit. Maybe if I just kind of like, yeah. No, I need to relax. So I'm just gonna, yeah, that'll do. Just put a rug under like Aladdin. Well, okay. Let's do this again. See, it's a green screen. It's all magic. All right, back to regular programming. Oh, we need the floating dogs. Okay. There we go. Or, do I float too? Do we just go back to Halloween? Hey, look, let's go. Remember when I didn't realize there was a homeless guy just like sleeping on that bench? Let's go back to the subway. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. You guys, this is we're getting retarded. Oh, MA, oh no. I like that the dogs float. Life is making me sad lately, and the floating dogs make it feel whimsical. Oh no. Courtney, don't get mugged. I know I had to get off that subway real fast. It was gonna get bad. Oh yeah, the Bonerland head. Yes, the Daniel Penny train. That was the day we celebrated Daniel Penny getting acquitted. Bonerland ahead. But also, you guys, here's one that we forgot about. Ted. This one was a little much. But poor Ted. Or, here we are in the Republic of Tartarstan. Okay. Anyway, so I think I'm falling asleep. Did Mr. Penny get a happy ending? Well, I think he did. Didn't he get a job somewhere? Courtney, how far did we get in that book? I don't remember. He was yammering on and on and on and on and on about a bunch of really stupid shit. Okay. It was. He just sounded a little jealous, is all. Okay. I might have to just take some time to read it. Alone. Maybe I can just I can plan ahead and give it a little bit of gusto, give it a little zip, as George Bush would like to call it. Because it was getting rough. Courtney, did you make the plot box song? No, I was thinking about that all day today. I was like, I have to make that song. Because what the fuck was going on with that? Shit. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to just write this down. It was Wednesday, right? Okay. And okay, so ep 60, it was 61, plot bot, chat, comments. Okay. Push-ups was saying some weird shit in there too. I should have taken note, but I just have to figure it out. I just saw your hair done up in a ball. Did you do that for prom? No, I didn't go to prom. I'm crazy or psychic or something. I saw your hair like 60s style done up in a bun, almost beehive. No, I didn't go to prom. I never did my hair like that. I went to beauty school in my 20s and somebody did my hair like a little updo and I posted it on Instagram. Bye. Does your offer still stand regarding Daniel Penny? Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to go out there and give him a blowjob? Was that what I was supposed to do for getting acquitted? He can have that. I think it would scare the shit out of him though. He'd be like, "Oh my god, what are you doing? Get away from me!" Can't really just like. You can't just like approach a dude randomly. Like you have to. He needs to be prepared for something like that. Ugh. Pretending like you don't remember. Well, I don't fully remember. Was it a blowjob? Was it? I remember saying something that he needed to be breastfed. It was what wasn't it? Can someone just answer the question? That's what it was, right? You assholes act like I just remember everything. I don't. I keep trying to tell you fuckers, hey, I don't actually remember everything. And then, no, you don't listen to me. It's very annoying. Yes. Yes to the blowjob thing. Thank you. Wait, is that what what? I'm just going to pretend that's what it was for. Who is Daniel Penny? He protected women on the subway. Look, Guinevere just keeps, yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, AV Tom. Thank you for the clarity. BJ was all you talked about. No, it wasn't. I know for a fact that that's not all I talked about. I remember talking about making a trip out there because he needed to be, we needed to celebrate. And that was how we were going to celebrate, I guess, was with the BJ. Now, what was this? Oh, now, hello, Diane. She remembers for Keanu, we remember for Courtney. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, is like you put somebody on the spot and they're live and they're by themselves and they're like, okay, wait, this is the thing, right? Because let me tell you, you don't just like remember everything right on the spot, like, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then okay, I'm not a fucking robot, okay? All I'm asking is like, hey, this is what we talked about, right? Do you also remember it this way? Pardon me. I'm sorry that I wanted you to be part of the conversation. I won't ask next time. I'll just remember and tell you guys you're all wrong and then ban you all from the chat from talking because you're not allowed to be a part of the conversation. Anyway, I'm the only one here who remembered that I said he needed to be breastfed. So, oh yeah, no, I'm going to pretend like I don't remember because I'm so like embarrassed or ashamed or whatever. Get out of here. Bringing up old memories and expecting me to remember everything word for word, perfectly, minute by minute. Get out of here. You're grounded. Now, back to explaining who Daniel Penny is. Daniel Penny was on the subway, and he, there was a nut job. The fuck was his name? Jordan Neely, and he pretended to be Michael Jackson forever ago, and then, not this time though. He wasn't pretending to be Michael Jackson. He was on drugs. And he was harassing and threatening people on the subway. And then Daniel Penny was like, So he held him. And then that guy died. Jordan Neely died because he was on a shit ton of drugs that'll kill you. And then the people, who the fuck was it? Who the fuck was it? It wasn't Eric Adams. It was Alvin Bragg was like, "Oh, we're gonna press charges against him." And then there was that ugly bitch. What was her name? She looked like that. The deformed kid on Mask, not The Mask, where Cher was the mom. She looked like that guy. And then she was like really wanted to really give. She didn't have any empathy for him because he wasn't black or poor, and so she really wanted to drop the hammer on him. And he first was what was it? He wasn't acquitted on the first one. What happened with the first one? What the fuck happened with the first one? I can't remember. I think the jury was hung, right? Like, there was a hung jury on the first one. And they're like, okay, it's a hung jury. So the charge got dismissed. And then they were going to, they deliberated on the manslaughter. I think it was manslaughter charges. And then he was acquitted on those. Anyway, I don't remember it very well. I clearly botched that story pretty hard. have a heart. He did a great MJ. Some of the wildest cope I've ever seen. Well, especially like it had been like 15 years since he did that. It wasn't like he was just innocently dancing like Michael Jackson that day. He was, excuse me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I did it right at her. Oh my God. I'm going to go hang myself in Minecraft. Here's the even if it was like, oh, he did it yesterday or whatever, like, I don't care. Today he was threatening and attacking people. What is Rocky Dennis? What is happening here? What's Rocky Dennis? Always assume yes for the blowjob thing. Okay. I'll remember that. Oh, thank you. I already forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Yes. Yeah. She looked so that prosecutor looked like this guy. What was her name ago? What was her name ago is what I just said. I can't do this for much longer. Who was the prosecutor? Yeah, it was a weird name. She was Jewish. Okay. Daphne Yoren, that was her name. I'm telling you. Daphne Yoren. Tell me this bitch doesn't look like that guy. Daphne Yoren. Is Daphne Urine related to Frost Urine? Frostbitten! Oh, man. Who is an actor? Okay, but I want to know something. Who is an actor? Oh, the manslaughter charge was dismissed and he was found not guilty in criminally negligent homicide. Thank you. See, if I don't remember everything. Who is an actor? But yeah, so who even am I? Or what are we playing? Jeopardy? Who is an actor? No, but I'm telling I cleared my throat. I'm not barking at you. I love you, honey. Oh, did you get sad? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I gave you belly rubs. Oh, I love you. Poor baby. Every Stein Singelberg Timowitz. I'm telling you, yeah, she's Jewish. She hates white boys. That is a white dude. Has somebody already mentioned that cricket looks like a croissant? That is Chungus. Look at that double chin. Hold on. Oh, Chunka Choo Choo. Is Jay your friend? I thought you were scared of her. Look, I'm just a mom with my babies. Oh, I love you. Hold on. Hey, Chunka. Oh, you're cute. A rare appearance from Penelope. Oh, she is gonna wreck my back. Look at this loaf of bread. This is what I do with them all day, by the way. Sausage soup. I'm making sausage soup. I love them so much. Wait. Look, Courtney may not know who is an actor, but I bet she knows lyrics to All or Nothing by O-Town. Know when he's been on your mind, the distant look is in your eyes. I know when time you'll realize it's over. I have to put you down, but I know you don't want to. Okay, Penelope, I think you have to go back to bed. Okay, say goodnight. You're cute. Oh, you're cute. Cause I want it all or nothing at all. There's nowhere left to fall when it reach the bottom. It's now or never. Anyway, so there's your baby. Copyright? It should be okay since I think I looked up O-Town songs were fine. At least through that stupid licensing site. So as long as I'm not like playing the song. I think I'm just getting delirious. That was so, I don't know why that was so fucking cute. You're cute. That was really cute. Is that your baby? All right. I am derailing really fast. I think that this is probably my sign that I need to just go to bed. Attack of the O-Town clones. Oh man, that'd be fun. Or would it? I don't know. I'm still workshopping my Jurassic Galaxy movie, so I'll have to shelve that and maybe come back to it later. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put so much pressure on you. It's just that Beep Yawn is really cute. You tired too? Yeah. You ready for snuggles? Yeah. We'll have to let you potty first. I need to go to, wait. You're getting to ZM mode now. I'm falling apart. It's time. It's been over 3 hours. I think that's our sign. It's just time to head out, you know? I need to go to sleep. Yeah, same. Kathleen Kennedy's getting fired. now's your chance. Okay, that's the whole thing. We have to talk about that another day. I saw something that said that she actually wasn't leaving, but I don't know. I have to take a look. Maybe it was just they were saying that she wasn't leaving now and it'll be later or something, you know? I don't know. I haven't looked into it because I've been so pissed off at that stupid Liz Wheeler bitch. Dang, I thought she was gone. I'm hearing that it like she's leaving, but like at the end of the year. So maybe that's what's I don't know. I have to look into it though. I have to figure it out. I look like a leper. Ugh, this is bad. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. I have to go to bed. I'm gonna eat something and I have to let my dogs go potty. And I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm gonna have to I have to look into this whole Kathleen Kennedy thing. I have to get Cricket's meds tomorrow. I should get my own meds too. Did you ever eat that spaghetti? What specific spaghetti? Because I definitely ate a lot of spaghetti. I've had a lot of spaghetti in recent days. Yep. All right. I have to go. Okay, bye. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh, no.
Night is coming to an end. Stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew. Forever hold on nights to you. Walking out until daylight. City's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew. Forever hold on nights to you. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.